Hi everyone. Here I'm going to show you how you can use an exam goal setting planner to set specific targets for growth and success in each of your subjects for the upcoming exams. Firstly, I'm going to navigate to the Freshie Mentoring website. And because I'm going to use a Year 11 example for this video, I'm going to go to Year 11, navigate down to Term 3, find the Week 4 session on exam preparation. And with your mentor, you should have read through the information in the yellow section about the first steps to exam success, like getting your study area and materials organised and knowing what's in each of your exams. So now I'm going to go down, find the exam goal setting planner and open it up. Then I'm going to make a copy of this so I can edit it. And the subject I'm going to use for this example is Year 11 English Standard. So I'm just going to change the file name to reflect this. Now I can start filling in the planner. And I'm going to start with step number 1, the subject details, English Standard, the exam, which is the yearly, and my goal, which is 80% plus. Next, I'm going to use my goal sheet notification for the English exam to fill out step number 2, the details about what's in the exam. I know that section 1 is made up of short answer questions, and I'll need to be responding to questions about unseen texts. This section is worth 15 marks, and I'll have 45 minutes to do it. This leads to a good point about minutes per mark. From doing the basic maths here, I can see that I have 3 minutes per mark. Therefore, if I have a 5-mark question, I want to spend no longer than 15 minutes on it so that I don't take time away from my responses to other questions in this section or other sections of the exam. Then with my overall goal being 80% plus for the exam, my goal for this section should be 12 or more out of 15. I know that section 2 is made up of one extended response or essay, with a question about my prescribed Mod B text by Robert Frost. This essay is worth 20 marks, and I have an hour to do it. So again, 3 minutes per mark, and my goal to maintain 80% plus should be 16 or more. Next, I want to go to step 3 and identify my strengths and weaknesses in this subject of English Standard. Based on my results and feedback from the Mod B assessment task, I know that a strength of mine is knowing the Module B text in terms of the plot, the themes, and the characters. Based on my results and teacher feedback for that task, as well as my first one, I know that my areas for improvement are my quality of writing, specifically my language use under exam conditions, as well as my analysis of language techniques in essays. I know from this that I should prioritise more time on these areas for improvement as part of my entire final preparation plan, which we'll look at later on in step 5. But for now, the next step in the planner, step number 4, is just designed to give you an overview of the ways in which you can prepare effectively for exams. Nothing to fill out here, just need to look at the spectrum, starting from the most easy to do but least effective, like getting organised, to the more time consuming but most effective, like practicing single questions, to whole exams, starting with untimed and then undertimed conditions. Finally, I'm going to fill out step number 5, which is to plan my specific preparation goals for this subject and when I'm aiming to achieve these goals. To save time, I've just pasted across my goals, specific strategies for achieving them, and when I want to get each one done by in the next few weeks before exams. These come straight from the gold sheet notification for the English exam. For instance, for section 1, I have to revise content from term 1 on discursive, imaginative, and persuasive forms. And I also want to find questions and complete them under time conditions, like the more effective study techniques shown up the top there. Then for section 2, I have to do things like memorize key quotes and memorize essay parts. For this memorize essay parts one, by recording key passages on my phone and listening back to them repeatedly, I know from the hub on how to study for English that this is a really effective memorization technique, and you'll all know how to do it because of your podcast task. You can see from the drop-down lists in the last column that you can track your progress with each preparation goal, from not started to in progress to done. Yay. There's also a generic example for step 5 for maths here, so you can use that to inspire your own preparation goals across multiple subjects. Remember, fill out one of these planners for each subject and equip yourself for success in all of your upcoming exams.